What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and my Dryad Only hardcore playthrough. Still making it along here. We're one map into Chaos 3. At the end of the last episode, I did forget to open the shards, and then we do have a Chaos 3 amp now. So first things first, let's take a look at what we got. We got Blazing Phoenix and Melting Point. So we got two more shards that we cannot use. We do have an amp, though, and we know that eventually we're probably going to want to move these mods over to a Chaos 3 relic. So to prepare for that, we can go ahead and take this up to Chaos 3 and spend one of our amps and 16,000. Now, I'm not going to upgrade it any further and use any crafting materials. We're going to save those up as this is not the target relic that we will be using as we go through. But we are good to go to jump into another one. And I think for this one, do we want to go to the forest biome? I haven't done the forest biome yet on this series. Let's head on out there. Now, there's one thing about the forest biome map that I personally really, really like. And that is it's got those long straight lanes. So in a situation like this where we're using the Dryad, there's nothing more glorious than watching the slimes march their way out to kill enemies. It is just a wonderful sight. And yeah, we're going to be doing that. So I'm actually going to build this lane last as I want to load that lane up with slimes to just get on up there and get the job done. Everywhere else, we're going to do kind of a standard issue thing. We're going to go with one tree in the back, and then we'll go with a slime. Actually, here, do we want to do that? Let's go right. So let's double tree that lane. And then we'll head on over here. See, this lane we can definitely go with, get away with just one. So we'll pop a tree like right there. Now we want a slime in the front, or even two slimes in the front, for that matter, to really get out there and get the job done. And then we want our bees as backup. So let's go something like, we'll go 4 bees and 2 slimes. We'll try that out per lane. This lane here is a double lane, of course, so would give us benefit to giving a little bit more juice here. We don't have to worry about cyborgs, so we can slap everything just right in the middle of the lane there. Let's see, let's go 5 bees on that lane since it is a double lane. And then we'll go with our 2 slimes and 4 bees in this lane. Now that's going to leave us 500 DU. And that's what I was hoping. Lots of DU so we can do something really silly over here. This is a double lane, a triple lane if you include the flyers. But this is just a fun lane to watch, as it's just a really long straight lane. So let's go kind of crazy on the slimes. Let's go 4. Do we want to go 5? Nah, let's just go 4. We'll go 4 slimes, and then we'll just lace in a bunch of bees behind it. What? We can go 6 there. Anything else there is just so far beyond overkill. I mean, it's already far beyond overkill. So let's just go... we'll slap a couple more bees on or just another bee on each lane. Something like that. And then over here, actually, you know what? We'll put the rest over here just because we want to automate this lane and not look at it. Do I want to go with another slime? Sure, why not? We'll throw another slime in over there. 6 bees, 3 slimes. That lane is seriously automated, no doubt. And then I want to come over, and I kind of want to watch this lane, as it's just going to be awesome, no doubt here. So let's go ahead and we'll spam up some stars up top. Get just a couple more of them down here. And then let's let it fly here for the first wave. 400 enemies, but we do have lots of lanes coming out. There was the lovely geode there rolling on out. It looks like the bees are might steal all of the slime's glory here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think the Gobu Boom is just so good that it's taken literally all of the glory away from the slimes. The fun thing about this one is watching the slimes bounce up the lane and then smash the enemies. You know, I'm tempted to move all these bees back just so I get to see the march of the slimes. Such a wonderful sight. Alright, in fact, let's just do it. There is no way I'm going to allow these slimes to sit back and just watch from the cheap seats. We're going to get rid of all these bees. We're going to move them way back here. So we're going to put them kind of last resort. Something like that. Now... yeah, now we're going to be seeing a little bit more slime glory here. I can throw a few upgrades in on the other lanes. I don't think anything really took any major heat here. Take a look at this double lane. If you're going to have an issue, a lot of times it will come from this lane. But everything looks pretty good there. Alright, what do we have for a boss? Like we got a cannon ogre. That's a little rough moving those bees back. Because the cannon ogre is going to get way into range to be tapping on those trees. There's no doubt. Go ahead and star up again. Go, go, slimes. Let's see your glory. There they go. They're actually just shredding, too. I got melee boom on the slimes there now. So I do prefer Gobu boom over melee boom, but melee boom will give me more booms. So it's not as strong as Gobu boom, but there will be many, many more booms. As there's just a lot of melee enemies. So all of the orcs, all of the warboars, all of those are booming as well. Oh, and they are getting it. They are definitely getting it. Okay, here comes our cannon ogre. Well, he's in range of the tree, but oh my god, those slimes just chewed him up. So it looks like one shot did what? Like a third of that tree's health. What do we got there? A hero health piece. That's unfortunate. Go ahead and pop an upgrade on both of those. In fact, I think we might be good enough to not worry about it. We know this is going to be the double boss lane. We got an ogre and a shaper this time. Let's get these slimes really popping off here. Few more stars and we'll let it fly. They're just one-tapping. When it says they're doing 26,000 damage per attack. So it takes 2 slimes to kill like those warboars that were coming out. However, you see the goblin health is 12,000 and 25,000. The vanguards are at 99. But multiple slimes in the mix. See how fast they devastate this ogre. Shaper got wrecked. Ogre got wrecked. Fully automated. That's good stuff. Let the rest of this die off. This is going to be kind of a snoozer here, I think. We're going to blast this map really, really quick. All right, what do we have this time? Another cannon ogre and a regular ogre. Go ahead and get more ups on these slimes. They are getting it, that is for sure. It's like nearly every mob is a melee mob. So almost every kill on these ground enemies is giving me a boom. And you see the number's not as big. There's some 57,000s in there. 38,000s. So it's not as big of a boom as Gobu Boom. But you see what it did to that cannon ogre. Here's the regular ogre. Just ripped. Absolutely ripped through. Another upgrade on each of these trees. All right, what do we got? We got Gribbs, we got a captain, and then we've got a Tuskar. So I guess we can throw a little bit of love on this lane, since we are going to have Tuskar coming out. Just going to kind of spam it around. I think that's good enough. And we'll let it fly here. Drop one more pack of stars. That's an incredible combo. Melee boom on slimes and Gobu boom on bees. Holy crap, is it getting it done. Drop 3 more just to be safe. All right, here comes the captain. Now, the captain's going to be a fast mover, of course. But I think as soon as he gets ignited... Oh, yeah, he's just dead. Absolutely shredded. Okay, now I'm going to want to keep an eye on Tuskar's health. Yeah, Tuskar's getting slapped as well. And Gribbs got burned out at the same time. So, pretty easy peasy on this one. 3 mobs left. What do we have there? Another totem. That's probably an upgrade. And it looks like we got a legendary box too. Very nice. And the golden ingot. You know, I am confident I will never ever see a 10 out of 10 mod from the golden ingot. But I can't not look. I've checked this thing so many hundreds, maybe even thousands of times, that I just can't not check it. Ooh, and we got a medallion there too. Oh wow, a medallion with power servo on it. Now we can throw that Gobu boom and that fire on that with the power servo. And we are going to have a real nice piece to be breaking into Chaos 4. Actually, we'll probably be moved on to Onslaught by then, but still, it's going to be a real nice relic. Let's check it out and see. Are we going to see anything good? Nothing. I mean, that's probably a usable piece. Let's auto-collect everything and check out the loot and see what that did for us. All right, and here we go. Now, we did have this, which is incredible. It's 5 out of 10. But God, that's such a good piece. It would cost me 10 motes to fully upgrade this. I don't really want to spend the motes, but at the same note, I do have them. So I can spend them if I need to. Now, there is a nice fat upgrade. We will take that. We got a bunch of just rando pieces. Nothing absolutely incredible, though. Let's head on over to our mule and auto-equip. All right, 1439. So we're getting closer and closer to our 1740, but not quite there yet. Let's check out the shardage. We got Caustic Venom, which is not usable. And we got Cataclysm, which is not usable. And sadly, we're going to have a lot of that not usable stuff. It's just going to be a thing. All right, let's do it. Let's grab, actually, we've got a ton of motes there now. And what, we're going to need some clusters too, maybe? Let's see if we can turn this into a super shiny. So we got our Gobu Boom is going to replace the Skelly Boom. We're going to throw the Fire Servo as well. I need 2 more hammers. I've got me some hammers. Try this one more time. This is going to be a pretty ridiculous leveling medallion. I mean, absolutely nuts. Now we're going to want to upgrade this all the way. You know, I didn't even look at the roll. Face palms. It's got a terrible roll on it. I mean, we're invested into it now, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick with it. It's still an incredible upgrade over what I was using. I mean, I can take a couple of pot shot rolls at it, probably. Let's see. Oop, that's shinies. I need planes. Let's see what we can do here. It's a 27% roll. So awful. I'm not going to throw many rolls at it. But let's give it 3 shots. 82%, that's pretty good. 95%, yeah, we're just going to stick with that. I'm not even going to give it the 3rd roll. We have got a hot item now. The rest of Chaos 3 and Chaos 4 is going to be damn near AFK mode. That's just a huge throw together on loot off the ground. But anyway, there we go, y'all. That is going to get it for this episode. So thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all soon.